Hi, I'm Candace Harris with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Eric Myers from WizKids, checking out Tournament at Avalon.
Alright, so Tournament at Avalon is a standalone sequel and expansion for Tournament at Camelot.
Okay.
So it's its own game. It can be played entirely by itself. It's phenomenal on its own. But if you have both games, all the characters and power cards are cross-compatible, and you can even combine them for a special, extra big 8-player version of the game. Nice. Tournament at Avalon uses the same really acclaimed, innovative, anti-trick-taking mechanics.
Ooh,
so if you're used to trick,
interesting.
Yeah. So if you're used to trick-taking games, you usually want to take the trick.
Right.
In Tournament at Avalon, you do not want to take the trick
because
the trick counts as wounds. Once one player runs out of health, the remaining player that has the most remaining health is the winner.
Okay.
So you want to avoid taking tricks at all costs.
Interesting.
The other thing that's really fun with Avalon is that every player has a certain character card that has some kind of powerful, game-changing ability that's going to alter the way that the game is played.
Nice.
And if you get hurt enough, you'll actually unlock your companion card, which gives you an additional, very powerful game-changing ability.
These.
Yeah, exactly.
I have some special ones here.
Yeah, so you're going to be playing as Sir Percival.
Okay.
So Sir Percival, when you take a trick, when there's arrow cards in it, you actually get to distribute those arrow cards out. So let's say that you're the one that's going to be starting the trick.
Okay.
Pick up your hand of cards, and you're actually going to want to try to lose this trick because if you want to get arrow cards that you can then give out.
Okay.
So maybe find a low arrow card that you can play.
And can you typically play this with 2 players? Or is...
It's typically 3 to 6
3 to
because
6,
it needs
that
that
makes
like
sense. Yeah.
more kind of back and forth.
Yeah.
But there's a variant for 2 players that can work well.
All right, so I play an arrow?
Go for it.
Okay.
All right, so that's a 1. So I know your ability. So but I unfortunately don't have an alchemy card, so I've got to put down an arrow card myself,
All right.
which means you're going to lose the trick. But you get arrow cards that you're going to be able to give me later.
Okay.
And as the person who lost the trick, you would actually get to start the next one.
Okay. Do you lose health? Or
Not yet.
Not yet.
Once your hand is out of cards, you'll tally up all of the wounds that you've taken and do the damage there.
Gotcha.
So let's just say though that I'm the one starting the trick.
Okay.
My power is that I can play my cards face down. So I'm going to say we're doing sorcery. And you've got to pick a sorcery card that you think is either going to win or lose the trick without knowing what number my card's going to be.
Okay. Picked one.
And then we reveal them. You went with a low sorcery card, so you're going to lose that trick.
Right.
Take those cards, and you'll eventually take those wounds because you can't get rid of sorcery cards the way you can arrow cards.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So there's a lot of really interesting wrinkles and changes with how the powers work. And there's a lot of cool mechanics as the game evolves. Because actually, when you get hurt, you'll unlock that power, and you'll get these special Godsend cards that also have kind of really powerful game-changing abilities.
Ooh.
So you actually kind of want to get a bunch of damage early, and then later on use those extra powers to jump back in the fight.
Okay.
So it's got that really nice kind of ebb and flow and a really kind of unique feel to it.
Are the suits the same as Tournament at Camelot?
Yes, the suits are exactly the same as Tournament at Camelot. And when you play kind of the larger combined game, you're going to take 2 of the suits from your Tournament at Camelot game and mix them in. And that larger deck is what allows for the higher player count. Instead of the Merlin special card, you're now going to have Morgan Le Fay and her apprentice sorceresses.
Okay.
Morgan's no longer one of the... Morgan was a character in the original game. Mm-hmm. Now Merlin is a character, and Morgan has taken Merlin's place.
Okay.
There's also a new wrinkle in the form of location cards. In the special large variant or with certain characters, these are going to come into play and move your tournament to a specific location, which gives the host a certain special ability. And that is Tournament at Avalon.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It's like very different take on trick taking.
Yes, definitely a unique spin on the trick taking genre.
Well, thanks, Eric. That's Tournament at Avalon. And is this available now?
It's going to be coming out in April.
Okay. Out in April 2020.
Yes.
Cool. Well, thank you, Eric.
Thank you very much.